Gotta get that. And we're live. Gotta get that.
Baby girl, put it on me.
Oh, there we go. There it is. Welcome
Matt
to
can
the
duet
movie
with
podium.
himself.
Yeah.
It's so confusing because it's his voice.
It sounds just
Baby
like
girl,
me.
put it on me.
All right.
So
Welcome to the movie podium.
Real quick, quick, let me get that out of the way. I would like to apologize to any of the listeners, visual or audio only, for my extreme overuse of that clip of Matt saying,
Baby girl, put it on me.
"It brings me such joy." It's
real artistry.
It's like happiness in an audio clip, and every time I play it, I just get happy. So I just want to keep playing it, but I understand that I have to not do that.
Neither
So I'm
do
gonna
I.
try
to harmonize with it.
I'm gonna try to put.
Baby girl, put it on me.
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna. That might be the last one. It's close to the last one of the episode.
We'll see.
It's right at the beginning.
All right. Welcome to the movie podium, everybody. We're a weekly podcast where we collectively choose a movie to watch, and at the end of the week, we get together and talk about it. It's kind of like a book club,
But for
movies.
but for oh, that's new.
That was we got it at the same time. That was
Very
me
nice.
applauding us.
Nice.
Really,
Very
someone's
nice.
got to
Ourselves
take
on
the
the back.
soundboard away from me. It's
You do
It's
not
getting
want
out
to
of
give
hand.
it to me.
no, I
Yeah,
don't.
that would be a very bad idea as well.
Why am I the best choice for this?
Well, let's welcome everyone back to Coldcember.
Coldcember. Oh, also,
Yeah.
my sister-in-law Kate pointed out that it would be way better if we called it December.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I'm leaning into
December
the
cold.
bird part now.
Yeah,
That's a great call.
it's such
Definitely what we should have done.
It's
Yeah, who
it's
thought of
so much.
Coldcember?
It's so much better than Coldcember, but I feel like Coldcember is just the perfect amount of stupid for us.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And so if you are listening for the first time in the month of Coldcember, we are, I had to do it. We are doing movies or reviewing movies that are not Christmas related, but yes, do make you feel cold.
Yeah.
And this next one definitely makes you feel cold, literally and figuratively. And without further ado, we present our next movie.
I ain't afraid to die anymore. I done it already.
One of Leo's 10 lines.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. That's
All right.
Oh wow. Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
tonight, let's before we do that, let's say tonight we ask, does The Revenant make your podium for survival movies? Cheers.
Cheers.
Can't wait to find out. I'm your host, Matt Scott. I'm here with my dudes, Eric.
Hi, Matt Scott. This is Eric.
Hi, Eric. How's it going?
It's going. I'm here with you and Kevin.
We're
Sorry,
all
I spoiled
here.
I
Not all
spoiled it.
here.
Who am I?
And Cooking with Kevin.
Hey, that's me.
Cooking with Kevin.
I gotta get to where like I gotta clip that sound clip because I want it to just go cooking with Kevin, and that's it.
Hey, you don't have to do anything. Hello, John.
Oh, hello, John's
Oh,
in the
hello,
chat.
John. He's in the chat. Wait,
We
is
are
this
all
something
here
new?
now.
I'm seeing like the chat on the screen.
Oh, yeah, down there in the bottom
Yeah, we got
right.
the chat on the screen.
I don't know the difference.
We're high tech here.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So if I don't press anything, if I don't say show, you actually can still see it down there. What if you do that? Whoa, what was that?
I don't know. That's new.
Matt's doing things, and I don't know what it is.
All right. Well, before we get into this episode specifically, we'd like to thank all our Patreon members or supporters who have been following us on this podcast journey. Thank you to everyone. If you haven't checked it out, join our Patreon where you can get some casting credits and have access to our Discord and maybe talk to Hello John.
Hello, John. Yes, thank you everyone for checking the podcast out. And if you want to check out the Patreon, that is patreon.com/themoviepodium.
Sweet.
Yes, we very much appreciate that.
Yeah, I also wanted to do a quick shout out
Appreciate it.
to all the Spotify listeners. We just looked at our Spotify Wrapped.
Oh yeah, what was the stat? I can't remember. It was something.
There were a couple
ridiculous.
really cool stats. One was that we had 76% increase in listeners from last year. I mean, that's almost 100% or close enough.
That's awesome.
That's really cool. And
God,
then
thank you, everyone.
For new listeners from last year to this year's, it was 999%. That's
wow.
insane. Like
I
that
didn't know
many
you could-
new listeners?
There's
That's
more
awesome.
than 100%.
Yeah.
Yes.
We.
I don't know how
Does that
you
mean
do
it's
If
like?
you go from 1 to
Does that-
4, it's more than 100%, right?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Think about
yeah,
that.
that's
You double it,
400%.
that- Yeah, there we go. Simple math, baby. But
There's
isn't
an
that
awesome
crazy?
album called Simple Math by Manchester Orchestra. Sorry. Yes,
that's
it
a
is
good
crazy.
one. Yeah, so thanks to all the Spotify listeners. We really appreciate it. We also
Yeah.
found out that Twister was our number one listened to podcast last year. So thanks to all the Disastuary fans out there.
What was
Shout
number
out.
2?
Yeah, number
Everyone-
because number 2 is today after or the day after tomorrow.
Today after tomorrow.
Sounds like a Green Day song.
It does. Wake me up when today after tomorrow ends.
Exactly.
Yeah, so we need to do Disastuary 2, apparently.
Oh no, my God. Yeah, just like
Oh my
Dante's
gosh, it was in
Peak Series
January,
month.
right?
Volcanoes.
Yeah.
It was.
Volcanoes. Oh my gosh.
I think it was
Volcanoes.
January or February.
Yeah, no, I'm
definitely
pretty
was.
sure it was in January because we first had Banuary,
Yeah.
which just proves
Man.
the dumbness level of
We've
us.
had some pretty good themes. Hope everyone appreciates them. We are dumb. We can at least admit it.
Yeah,
True.
but I didn't feel dumb watching this movie because it's cinema.
Ooh, all right. Well, let's get into some random ass facts, shall we?
We shall.
First up, we got to go with the IMDb score of 8.0 or a Thor +1 on IMDb. Because it's cinema.
It's cinema. it's
I think
it's
it's
cinema level cinema.
I think it's ranked where it needs to be.
It's film for filmmakers and film viewers of cinema and loving cinema. I'm just being an idiot.
I think it's a 7.5.
I think
where
it's
I'd
a
put it.
solid somewhere in the 7s, not 8. Definitely
Yeah.
in the low 7s.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's my opinion.
7's still higher than Thor.
Yeah,
Let's
it's better
put it
than
that
Thor.
way.
It's totally better than Thor. Yes.
Cinephiles. Yeah. Exactly. Hello, John.
Hello, John.
I hope you have some facts. I don't have too many. I will say, let's see. This did win 3 Oscars and was up for, I think, 5. The 3, obviously, Leo won Best Actor. The director, Iñárritu, of course, because everybody loved him in the mid-2000s. And the cinematographer. Go figure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's well deserved.
Also, this was the
Sure.
first Oscar of Leo's, right? For
Yes.
Best Actor, which is
Yes.
kind of crazy.
It
Like
is
this-
crazy.
This far into his career, this meaning
Yeah.
like when this was made.
I
Yeah,
feel like this was like a hey, sorry we missed you kind of thing. Like
I completely
You know.
agree. I completely agree.
Yeah, he was nominated 3 times for that before this, and this was his first one.
it's
Win.
crazy.
With it was actually the weird ones. It was The Aviator, Blood Diamond, and Wolf of
Oh,
Wall Street
yeah.
were his 3 nominations prior to this.
I mean, The Aviator,
Okay.
but he was great in.
I don't think I've ever
I mean,
seen
he's good
The
in all
Aviator.
of those.
Yeah.
But like Blood Diamond, I'm kind of surprised. It's a good movie, but he didn't necessarily stand out. And Wolf of Wall Street, sure.
Yeah.
John asks, was the part about his son it's his son getting killed not in the book? He doesn't have a son.
Yeah, I feel
There's some problems with the comparison between the book and the real life or the
From
real
what
life
I've-
story in this
from
movie.
yeah, from the little that I've read, it's about someone who lived in like the 1800s. of
Yep.
course. So like there's very little documentation.
Oh, sure.
Like official documentation. So this story has been told and told and told time again. You know, like so it's kind of the telephone effect where
yeah, of
embellishments happen and
well, and he's
who
trying to
knows
make a
exactly.
movie, right?
Yeah.
I mean, a couple facts I have real quick on that, kind of related. This actually is not the first movie about this story. There was one from 1971. I can't remember the guy's name, but there was one made in 1971. So there's that.
was it called The Revenant?
It was. If you
Okay.
search, there's actually two that come up. If you notice, or
Okay.
like when I was on the looking to find the movie, I found two, and I was like, what? There was a second one. So then I found that.
Oh, I watched or I looked for the movie today, and on Amazon it said like just added, and it said that I had to get like an add-on thing, and then I searched for the add-on, and it was definitely the Spanish, like like Spanish add-on for
we
Prime.
talked about that. Yeah.
I was just like, John got me again, because John was talking about,
Yep.
do I need to rent this or should I get it in Spanish?
Oh my god.
So I'm like 85% sure that Hello John has watched this only in Spanish.
Bro, yeah.
Confirm or deny.
Spanish with English subtitles.
Yeah, exactly. Well, so
Maybe.
kind of what we were talking about, like last week, this is based on a true story to an extent. Probably less true than Better Off Dead, believe it or not, if that's possible. Hugh Glass, who is the protagonist in this movie, was never chased off a cliff, did not cut a dead horse open for warmth, or had a half Pawnee son, which is the entire movie. But
Yeah.
you know, it's like another Leo movie that I kind of pointed out. Again, they're movies, I get it, but let's not feel like this movie was real.
That is like the term based on true events is like so misleading sometimes.
It is. And I don't mind it, but at the same time, when it gets crazy, then I kind of mind it, right? Like,
Yeah.
Cool Runnings is based on a true story because that actually happened, right?
Yeah.
I agree. Like, when we talked about that last week, that actually happened.
Yeah.
This didn't really happen. I mean, we had a thing about a guy from that era that fought a bear and was left for dead.
Yeah.
That's the
I
truth
think we
part.
should save this for our
Yeah,
least favorite things.
No, well, that's actually I don't.
Well,
it
I was
doesn't
gonna-
bother me that much, but
Okay,
I'm
well,
with you.
Yeah.
In this case, I'll say it then. I feel like the based on true events is kind of like the Oscar bait, sort of
Agreed.
like it's trying to
little
get people more invested in the story
Yeah,
or
a little
more
bit.
invested in
Some
the
of this,
movie.
some of
Yeah.
this is
Or justifying, justifying the ridiculousness of it. I think
Yeah.
is part of it as well. Moving on to another fact that I find wild: The Revenant was originally going to star Samuel Jackson
As Glass.
as Glass.
See, that's not the only one I saw either.
Yeah,
Okay.
Christian Bale was another
Christian
one,
Bale was the
which
one
would
I
have
saw.
been awesome too. But Leo did
Okay.
fine. I'm not, you know.
Both of those for different reasons. Christian Bale would have been great because like he would have been as thorough, but Samuel L. Jackson would have been great because he would have been Samuel L. Jackson in the wilderness.
Right. That was
badass motherfucker.
obviously before. So this was going to be made by a different director. It was going a completely different route before Iñárritu, or however you say his name, I don't care. Before he came along. So that's when they had Samuel L. as the lead. And then they came up with Christian Bale. That fell through. And then the artsy guy came in and said, hey, we need Leo.
I mean,
Last fact I have.
when in doubt, go.
Yeah,
Leo.
I mean, oh no, for sure. He's one of the better parts of this movie. Talking about DiCaprio, last fact I have is he broke his vegetarianism by taking a bite of raw cow's liver during filming. They actually gave him the option if he wanted to eat some fake thing or the real thing, and he's like, "Nah, give me the real thing."
Yeah. We were watching this, and Julie was talking about how all the memes she said she's seen, where it's give this man an Oscar before he kills himself, and it's like him in the fucking the wilderness in the horse body.
Yeah, I mean, he talked about being like worried about getting hypothermia every day and all of this stuff. I'm like, we need to chill a little bit. I don't know. I mean, these guys are very well paid actors who probably are not used to uncomfortable settings like some of us.
I asked for a 72-degree trailer. And I had to get out in the not 72-degree weather.
Exactly.
One
other quick one that I saw was that this was the lowest amount. They filmed this in Alberta, Canada, and it was the lowest amount of snowfall in Alberta, Canada in 35 years. So there was a time when they were waiting for more snow to film.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to go in on this a little bit because I have a fact on this one.
Yeah, go for it.
Real quick, I was just going to say, I remember him at his speech saying that they had to like search for more snow. And it was a big thing about global warming. Kevin, please clarify what I just said.
Well, it was the cinematographer, Emmanuel Lubezki. Mm-hmm. He only shot using natural light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to keep it as realistic as possible. And the shooting was prolonged so much because of everything that was going on with, obviously this was a very long shoot, to where they started filming in Canada, and they ended up moving locations to Argentina to have a similar environment. So they went from the northern hemisphere to the southern hemisphere because they were limited to 2 hours of daylight.
Yeah.
And moved from Canada, go to Argentina so they'd have more daylight.
Wow. I did see that.
That's wild.
The only scene that was not using natural light was the campfire scene because of the light that it was giving off was not what they were looking for from a color standpoint. Yeah. Which makes sense.
When he wakes up, and because he sees they cast fire, like they cast the yellow light over his face, and then he wakes up. That's definitely artificial light.
That's the scene.
It's fine. It's fine. I'll let that slip.
Also, not the first movie to do that. So just to point that out.
Or natural light.
Right. Kubrick did that 40 years ago.
Which one did he do? I can't remember.
There was one, I believe, Barry Lyndon, I believe was the name of it.
Okay.
Was one that I saw. There's a few that were well known, but Kubrick was one of the first ones to do that. Of course.
Yeah.
As he does everything.
Should we get into some questions? Because this kind of
let's do it.
Perfectly segues into my favorite thing.
All right. Ready? Favorite thing about the movie? All right, let's do it, Eric.
Yeah, so the way that this movie looks is really, really stunning, I guess. Spectacular. I don't know. I watched a video on like a YouTube kind of like docu-series sort of, or movie breakdown about how I think it's Emmanuel Lubezki used wide angle lenses a lot because he was like right up in the characters' faces. Mm-hmm. He was like directly beside them, and it was really cool.
Within a foot at some points.
Yeah, and it like I feel like that part translated, like that part of it. I think actually, for a couple specific scenes, like the scene where they're hunting, or where what's his name, the kid finds out that Fitzgerald lied to him.
Yeah.
Like that scene specifically, it like the use of wide angle and like being directly in everything right there, like really, really stood out to me. And I thought that was really cool. And I love the way that all the nature looks and everything. So I said the cinematography.
Yeah. I mean, it did win best cinematography for that reason.
Yeah.
But well said. Kevin?
I'm kind of close to Eric on that. I didn't want to go strictly just to cinematography because that's an obviously great answer because it looks like you have Planet Earth team and they're filming this movie.
It really does.
It really does. But I said I liked how this movie was presented, and because of the cinematography, and also something I actually do appreciate is that there was a lot of there wasn't a lot of dialogue. It was little dialogue, but the actions of the characters told the story more than the dialogue did. And I think I thought it was a really interesting way to present this. Like, it's technically a Western movie in a modern way on an amazing film. So it's just really shot well and presented really well.
Yeah, it's interesting you mentioned that about the lack of dialogue, and I typically, I mean, I have to admit, I typically go for movies that have more dialogue, or like I really read into the dialogue and what people have to say. So, but I don't want to discredit that. I mean, it's a good point. A good example that I think of is Drive. When I think of a really good movie with a little dialogue. So I'm not saying that you can't do that. So yeah. I mean, that's well said.
Well, I'm a big Tarantino guy, and he's all about dialogue.
Yeah.
This movie is the complete opposite.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
I mean,
but
look
the
at
complete
Hateful
opposite.
Eight, right? The entire movie is like a screenplay, just of dialogue in one cabin. My favorite thing, I mean, obviously the cinematography, so I didn't say that, but I agree with all of that. I said that I like a revenge plot, and this one is definitely a dish served cold.
Yeah, it's so revengeful. Yeah.
I do like movies like that, so
Yeah.
it's cool that he gets his revenge at least.
Yeah,
at least. My God, could you imagine how pissed you would be if you wasted 2.5 hours and then Tom Hardy killed him? My God, I would have been pissed.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
But yeah, obviously the cinematography is amazing. I mean, like you guys said, can't dog on that for sure.
Yeah, and I feel
it's
like
a really beautiful movie from that aspect.
and
for
also
sure.
like Kevin said, the fact that there's little dialogue, or there's dialogue, but like most of the dialogue is from the antagonist on like a separate story that's like feeding into the main one, kind of. I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But like it since there's that little dialogue, it has to be very visually. You have to, be like people
tell a
say like
story
you
with
you
visual.
have to. People say that you can, if you put a movie on mute and you understand this, like what's happening, that's a good movie. And I feel like that's the case for this movie.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move on to least favorite thing about the movie. All right. I'll go first. So I'll preface
As he takes a
this-
big breath.
I'll preface this by saying it's not a bad movie. It's fine. I do think it's worth watching at least once.
Yeah.
And again, from a cinematography standpoint, very well made. But one of my issues is kind of related to the cinematography. And I think it's partly because of the pacing is just atrocious.
Oh my God.
The pacing, okay, so after the first act where you see the really cool battle and you're like, oh my God, this really fast-paced battle. This is awesome. And then
The battle of the bear and him.
you're
talking about.
I'm talking about the first scene.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm
like
sorry.
The war,
That
war
scene is awesome.
Yes.
You're like, oh man, I'm in for a cool action-packed movie.
Yes.
And then you're not at all. You're in for a breathing heavy, grunting, trudging movie where you spend a lot of time and there's not a lot of pacing. I mean, to keep your interest from the beginning to the end, I think is very difficult. I mean, I watched this with Kelly. I've watched this in the theaters with a lot of other people who seemed like they were all bored. Just not great from a pacing standpoint.
This movie would have been amazing in theaters. I wish I would have saw it, to be honest.
It was fine, but again,
Just for
the
the
grunting
visuals.
bothered me. Yeah, visuals again were great. The movie not being true is fine. I don't want to necessarily talk about it, but I did want to bring it up. But so before I get to my biggest issue, the issue I kind of have is that the cinematography is great, but I think there are times where it leans into it too much to the fact where I don't like the artsy fartsiness of movies when they're like, hey, look at me, this is what I can do. And then it's like, but they don't move on from it. They just keep the entire thing that way.
Are you talking about like the flashbacks or like out of body scenes kind of?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, all of it is like, I get the long drawn out scenes maybe for a little bit, but the entire movie or most of the movie is just wide shots of him walking up through the mountain. Yeah. And it's like, I could cut out 25 minutes of this easily, and it would be a hell of a lot better because you still get the great shots. Yeah. And you get less time of nothing. I just feel like that's my biggest or my second biggest. My actual biggest issue is that I think Tom Hardy in this is absolutely god awful.
Dude,
his voice feels fake. I feel like he took Bane.
Gosh.
He I feel like he was in some sort of Bane trance and decided that he was going to take that voice and that acting and bring it into a movie from the 1800s.
Dude, I have.
What the hell was going on with that?
I have Tom Hardy's accent as one of my
It makes
dislikes.
the movie bad.
It's very bad. It is very bad.
It makes it not feel real. You know what I mean?
I didn't get that, but
I have surround sound, and I'm hearing one real quick. So I have surround sound, and I'm hearing one thing that really bothered me was like I got the voices from other people talking as you're seeing a different character. Like I'm watching Saving Private Ryan. And that's cool. But it was A, overused, and B, wasn't necessary because I'm not watching Saving Private Ryan. I'm watching two guys talk at a camp or whatever about getting his $100, which, by the way, the entire plot is pretty bad too. Hey, why don't you guys stay here until he dies? Why don't you just fucking kill him and bury him? What are we doing?
He couldn't do it.
Oh, so dumb. The plot was pretty bad. They had to come up with a reason because the entire idea of this movie is from them leaving somebody left for dead. Yes. So we had to have a tragedy or a place for revenge, so we kill the kid. Yep. Mm-hmm. And then we have to find some reason they left him, and it's for what? I don't know. It's not. None of this is real, and that's why I think my problem isn't that, but it's that we had to come up with some dumb idea to make it feel real, and it did not land for me at all.
Also, I like the fact that them leaving him for dead, just that fact is not enough for a really great revenge story.
I'm fine. I agree.
That's Kill Bill was exactly that.
Yes, exactly. That's all I need. I don't need his fake kid that's not real got killed. Like, that's sad. I'm not against it.
I actually like that part of the story of him having
he had to witness
his kid
which is messed up.
With their
right.
Oh yeah, it's so fucked up, dude.
But
it gave him the reason to heal and get back and do it. Like it was the reason for revenge.
That's fine.
I agree.
Left for dead, the way that it happened was just bad. And then again, Tom Hardy for me ruined the movie. But I'm done.
Yeah. I don't think Tom Hardy was that bad in this, but
why don't you go ahead, Kevin?
Yeah, Kevin, tell us. Lay it on us.
My least favorite thing, I have two. One's really short, but one's a little long. But the as much as I like how the actions speak louder than words in this movie, I don't know if it was just the version I watched, but there were no subtitles to foreign languages in this movie.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
When the Indians were speaking,
you did not.
So I didn't have any subtitles for that.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I did too.
That is fucking wild. Because I thought there were. I don't know what the hell was going on. And
Yeah, I did.
Were you
I
watching it
literally
with
watched this
subtitles
movie.
or not?
Well, if I had it with subtitles, it'd be subtitles the whole movie.
No,
John-
yeah. Like, did you have the subtitles on the whole movie?
No.
Okay, I just making sure.
John says, I don't get why anyone even bothered trying to save Glass after the bear attack.
Yeah,
Also true. Because, it's because he was helping them. He was saving
yeah.
them. Or
He's the
leading
only
them.
reason they were alive.
Oh, whatever.
I get that. I understand that.
I don't, because it's a different time. That's
Mm-hmm.
probably not real in the 1800s. It was a lot more like Tom Hardy's acting.
Mm-hmm.
Not his acting, his actions in
Yeah.
that movie. That's more like how it actually was,
Yeah.
I would imagine.
Sorry, Kevin. I didn't mean to
The
interrupt.
Spanish subtitles
I
just
just
said
saw
habla
John's-
and otro idioms when the natives talk.
I'm saying, like, when it kind of bothered me. I don't say bothered me, but it's annoying because, like, when I'll just say Inglourious Bastards, when they're speaking in German and you have subtitles off, the subtitles are actually in
Yes.
the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
And this doesn't have that.
Yeah, that's odd. I don't know if the theatrical
I don't
version
know.
does.
I
I would
don't
assume
remember.
it does, but
That
yeah,
seems
if
odd.
it,
I
if
I
it doesn't,
bought
that's
off, I had mine on Amazon Prime.
Maybe-
Maybe where I purchased it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I bet I
Same.
saw it because I had subtitles on. Then.
yeah. I had subtitles on the
Okay,
whole time.
that's why. Okay, that's dumb. if
Which
that's the
also,
case.
let's talk about subtitles because I used to never watch movies with subtitles.
we're getting old.
Yeah, and then
Because I do it too.
yeah, Julie always watched like TV and movies with subtitles, and she
As
started
a
it.
kid?
Yeah, yeah. So she started it, and then like every movie I watch now, I have to have subtitles on, even if I fucking know what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Like it's just, I
Same.
want the subtitles on.
Me too, because I want to have clarity on what's going
Yeah.
on. It's not even like I need to hear what they say. I just need to know. I need to
Yeah.
understand.
I will
I'm
say
the
though,
same way.
yeah. So I am very used to subtitles, and then we just recently, kind of like within the last few months, we saw Pride and Prejudice in theaters.
Nice.
And it was like super loud. I was locked in. I've only seen that movie with subtitles, but when I watched it in the theater, it was one of the first times like I followed every single plot, like every single piece of dialogue,
Yeah,
which is wild.
that is wild. John
So
says,
that's one of my least favorite things is subtitles.
yeah. John says we are going back to intertitles from before talkies. Kevin, you had something else you wanted to say?
Oh, short and sweet. The horse jumping off the cliff and falling to its death.
Oh yeah, that's pretty messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucked.
Well, that didn't happen, so don't.
It didn't happen, but it happened on screen.
Okay, so I'm going to take over now.
Yeah.
And one of my least favorite things, animals dying in this movie. It's unnecessary. The one guy literally...
None of them are real.
I understand.
Or in the story.
Yeah, the one guy literally like walks out. He's like dazed because he's in battle in that first battle, and then he
Yeah.
shoots a horse. Like, what?
Oh yeah, that was pretty messed up.
Oh, yeah.
There's no reason for that. Second of all, the horse jumping off the cliff with Leonardo DiCaprio on him seemed like it was like they needed. It seemed like poor writing.
Yeah, just
Because
like a
it's-
quick way to transition to the next scene, and they didn't know how
Yeah,
to do it. So just
it
have
seemed-
him jump off a cliff.
Yeah. Why is he jumping off a cliff? Because they're trying to kill him. It just seemed like really not thought out. Like when I'm analyzing it back, I feel like they could have like rearranged maybe a couple scenes and like had the okay, sorry. I'm jumping forward. What I think happened, or what it seems like happened, is like they needed a way to transition from the normal story to him jumping in a horse carcass.
Yeah.
They're like,
It
we
needs
need to,
something.
we
Exactly.
need to show Leo jumping in this horse carcass
Yeah.
somehow.
Exactly. Yep.
And it just feels like it was out of place, and like I don't know. And like this dude has been
unnecessary.
Yeah, this dude has like literally survived a bear attack.
Yeah, right, exactly.
I don't understand. His leg was quite literally falling off, or his foot was falling off in those first scenes.
And that's the real part of the story. Is like that he did get attacked by a bear and he was left for dead. That's the real part.
But then he's falling off a cliff into a tree and like
Exactly.
Oh yeah, he survived the fall.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. The tree broke his fall.
John says, I dislike how many times glass is fully submerged in water in the winter and has no problem staying warm.
John, I will point you directly to the point that I just made, where
it's the beaver fur.
Okay, it's the pelts. Second of all, he had to jump into a horse carcass.
That's why he's warm.
Yeah, that's why he's warm. Style. And then
yeah, exactly.
Third, point C. He jumped out of the river and he was breathing into his hands like he was very cold before he started a fire, and that means he's cold. So
yeah,
that's fine. Just like your opinion, John. That's just like your opinion.
Anything else before we move on?
Let's see. I had the guy shooting the horse, animals getting killed, Tom Hardy's accent. But
all those.
Yeah, also pacing. Matt covered it earlier. There could have been at least a half hour less of this movie, and it still convey the same point, same story.
Yep.
I would have been, I think, more interested in it.
Same.
I feel like there were a lot of unnecessary shots and just time in general.
Because it wanted to be cinematography. Like it wanted to be cinema. It didn't necessarily need to be. It wanted more than just to tell the story. It wanted to be its own thing.
It wanted to have a statement.
Yeah, it felt like the Oscars were like, we have to have like a 2.5 hour like baseline,
which is pretty true.
Like the movie has to be at least 2.5 hours long, and the crew and director and whatnot, they're like, okay, well, we got to hit that.
Exactly.
So,
and that's my biggest problem with movies like this.
Yeah.
Like we make fun of me for liking cinema, but honestly, the movies that I dislike the most are movies that are Oscar bait on purpose. And all of the cinephiles just drool over. And it's like, okay, I see a point. And like this one we talked about, the cinematography is great. But it was done to do that. Like it was Oscar bait for that reason.
Yeah.
Like here, I'm going to flex and here's what it's going to look like.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's a dangerous line when I'm looking for a really, really good movie. This
kind of reminded me of Birdman.
Which is hilarious.
It's the
because
same.
I said the same thing. Same director, of course.
Oh, okay.
Which is another reason I can't stand the guy. But his pacing in that movie is horrible too, and it's the opposite effect.
It's also the same cinematographer.
Yeah. Well, that movie is like the fastest paced movie you'll see, and this is the slowest. And it's like, come on, dude, just chill and make a movie, not a film.
I could watch 2 more hours of Planet Earth in this movie, but
me too. But I like Planet Earth. You know what I mean? Like I like
I want to
learn about
animals.
Yeah,
I love Planet Earth too.
But also, this cinematographer won an award for I think one of Matt's favorite movies.
What's that?
Gravity.
Oh, yeah, another movie that I can't stand. Exactly. It's like there's a trend here. This Oscar-bation. Oh my God, is that amazing. This is very much Oscar-bation. Absolutely love it. That's a great one. That's exactly what some of these movies are that I just can't get behind. Birdman won Best Picture. We saw that in theaters and we're like, what the hell is this? It's not a movie.
Oh my God, Oscar-bation is fucking
great.
hilarious.
It really is. It's really good. All right.
Ooh, okay,
Let's
we should
see who
move
won
on.
the movie. I think we already know. So good. Let's see. Kevin, you want to start?
Yeah, I picked Leo because he finally got his Oscar.
Yep.
And we already talked about it. He's been nominated 5 times, and this is his only win for leading role.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I agree with Kevin.
Yeah,
How the fuck did he not win for Titanic?
Yeah, well,
he
he's
wasn't even
young.
nominated.
No, he wasn't nominated.
Seems like a bad call.
He was young, I guess. I
I
mean,
mean young people can do good things too.
I know, but not at the Oscars, apparently.
That's true.
I mean?
The other ones, like I mentioned, the other ones he was nominated, The Aviator, Blood Diamond, and Wolf of Wall Street. But after this movie, he was nominated for best lead actor in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah, amazing.
And he didn't win that one either.
Yeah,
so this is his only win out of the 5 nominations that he's been nominated
Titanic year, I think that was the year that Jack Nicholson won for As Good as It Gets, which is a really well-deserved movie as well. So that's probably
96,
97.
I'm still thinking about Oscar-bation. It's fucking hilarious.
I figured Leo's probably the right answer. I said the director Iñárritu because he was the hot commodity in the 2010s, and he could just get away with making whatever movie he wanted to, and people would just go and stroke that Oscar-bation. So he got to do that.
Oscar bait all the way. And Matt's not sour about it at all. I just want to let you know.
Oscar-bation?
No, because I would not be able to sit through those movies again. I was nice on this one. It's fine. Again, you should watch this one time.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, yeah.
But one time. All right.
I said Leo as well.
All right, cool. And this next category, I mean, was kind of a joke. Favorite song, moment, or score scene?
I'm going to go ahead.
Lady?
I'm going to go ahead.
Wrong movie.
I'm going to go Eddie Van Halen when the hamburger is alive.
Exactly.
No, I'm going to go ahead and say that maybe not favorite, but like there was part towards the end where it's like a second movie, which we didn't cover in the least favorite things. Anyway, there's a part where like it's just a really out of tune, high pitched ringing, and it very much like harshed my mellow.
Yeah, it did its job. I don't know. I'll just say the drums that I hear in the background sometimes.
Matt loves this movie.
What about you, Kevin?
The drums that I hear.
I honestly put nothing down for this. But I'm just going to say the bear noises during the attack.
Actually, it's funny you say that because I feel like they did a really, really, really good job of when, like, right before the bear attacks him, where he sees the cubs.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like, you can hear there's, like, a bigger bear somewhere.
Yeah.
And
Mama
like,
Bear's there.
Yeah, Mama Bear's there. You can hear her, but you don't know exactly where she is. And then
so that's
a
good point. That's a good example of when to use that like background echo or whatever you want to call it. That's fine. That's when that's a good time to use it. But when they're just sitting at the camp or base and talking and you hear, hey, blah, 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 I'm like, no, that's not when you use that. You overused it.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
So it did use that sort of technique correctly, or like in our eyes correctly, like usefully, but it also did it in not helpful ways.
Yeah, agreed. All right, another challenging one because of all the dialogue in this movie. Favorite line from the movie? I mean, there's like one line that we probably all have, right?
I ain't afraid to die anymore. I done it already.
Oh, that's a good one.
No, I had that one. That was my first one.
I took it.
Okay. Nice. Look at what John said. Matt is closer on his pronunciation of Iñárritu than Cavill, and I'm impressed.
Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill.
I forgot about that. I swear it's Cavill. No, it's not.
Henry Cavill drives a Coupe de Ville.
You argued that
I
one.
couldn't help myself. My favorite line is one of the 100 of times that Leo grunts in the movie. Oh wait, no, it's not really. There's a lot of good conversations. I said it comes from Hugh Glass's wife, which is ironic because she's not even alive in this movie. As long as you can still grab a breath, you fight, you breathe, keep breathing. When there is a storm and you stand in front of a tree, if you look at its branches, you swear it will fall. But if you watch the trunk, you will see its stability. It's a cool line.
Yeah,
Yep.
for
And
sure.
that's kind of the whole point of a lot of those
It's the theme of the
nature
movie.
shots when you see it
Yeah.
looking
It's
up at the
theme.
trees.
It's the entire theme of the movie.
Yeah,
So
and it's
well
the theme
summed
of
up.
yeah, it's the theme of like all the flashbacks, sort of like transcendent
Yep.
sequences that they did.
It tells him that he needs to keep moving on and be whatever he can because he is the base of the tree.
Yeah, I had one light-hearted line that I actually wrote down. It's also about a wife. It's just they're not even main characters. I had to look up the names because it was Boone and Stubby Bill.
Stubby Bill.
It was back and forth between
Oh, yeah,
a couple of the.
I fucking love Stubby Bill.
Great.
Yeah,
great
but
actor.
it was. I'm actually starting to miss my wife's cooking. Shit, I'm actually starting to miss your wife. They're just kind of like the soldiers
Yeah.
talking back and forth.
Right.
Yeah.
That's going.
Yeah, that's really the only lighthearted line I've really picked up on.
Yeah.
like, oh, that's kind of
Eric,
funny.
did you have anything?
I also, on top
Oh,
of
no,
I Ain't
yeah.
Afraid to Die Anymore, I done it already. On top of that, I had, when he finds like his only friend in his journey, the Native American who heals him and gives him food and fire and everything. He says, "Your body is rotting."
Yeah.
And
Straight up.
I just got a kick out of that. Just
Straight
the
up.
like
He's
very
honest.
very plainly, your body is rotting.
Yep.
Like, okay, well, thanks.
Thanks.
At least he's honest.
Cool. Can you build me a shelter and give me plants to make my body not rot?
Right. Next one. Most rewatchable scene. Let's see, Kevin.
I gotta put, as gruesome as it is, it's the bear scene.
The bear speed.
I mean,
bear
you're,
scene.
yeah, I mean, the whole time you're holding your breath, and like it's like the true definition of on the edge of your seat
Yeah.
moments in a movie.
Yeah.
Like you're just there, dead silent, trying to just waiting to see what happens that whole time. It's
Yeah.
like 5 minutes long.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a lull. Like, I remember when I first watched this movie, like, during the first lull, you're like, okay, the bear's gonna go away, and, like,
Right.
he's got use of his arms, like, he's probably gonna be fine. But then the bear comes back and fucks him up even more.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, he's really dead. Okay.
Yep. John points out glass of Spalday, what Eric was talking about earlier, healing him. Yeah. That might be a great spinoff.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
But that's
also
the scene
saw
everyone
that,
talks about with this.
yeah,
movie.
of course. And I saw that he consulted
like-
with like bear experts and tried to mimic the movement of bears, and like it's supposed to be really accurate based on all of that.
We actually had someone get attacked by a bear, and we modeled the way that they got mauled.
You ever watch Grizzly Man?
Mauled.
Yeah, he talked about that. He talked about watching Grizzly Man, I think. John says the only significant line I could get from the Spanish version is, "I'm here, I will be here, as long as you breathe. Fight." It's hilarious.
I
John-
knew
did
John
actually
only
get the
watched-
Spanish version.
John only watched it in the Spanish version, like 100%.
Right.
I'm almost positive that he did not buy the English version.
It's amazing. I said for my most rewatchable, if you're still interested by the time you get to the end, The final scene is a good battle of struggle between Braun and Will, right? I mean, between Tom Hardy being a big, strong guy and the will of Leo is decent. But my most rewatchable is actually the beginning. I mentioned it earlier. That first battle scene is pretty
The
sweet.
war scene.
Yeah, but that's the only war scene.
Yeah, it really
But
gets
I like
it
that
like
scene.
it translates so well into how they filmed it. Yeah.
Oh, it was so fast paced and you didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
And the first time you watch it, you don't even know who you're following. You're trying to understand it all at once, but that's kind of how it was at that point. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm imagining. So I thought they did a really good job of catching your attention.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it throws you in the story not knowing where it's starting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's
I can appreciate that, and I mean we talked about that in the Born Identity.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's a whole different movie,
like
but
that.
it just throws you straight into the story without anything to start with.
I think that's fine for a movie like this. That's kind of what you got to do in terms of keeping somebody or getting someone's attention.
Yeah, grabbing
My
the
problem
attention.
is keeping it, but grabbing it, I thought they did fine.
Actually, on that fight scene, the way that they filmed it, with the wide angle lens, super up and everything. So there's a lot of motion.
Yeah,
I just realized that the Kingsman
I haven't
franchise
seen the Kingsman.
is it's a very over the top
Yeah,
action
yep.
franchise, but all the fight scenes are kind of like that, where they do a really good job of putting the viewer in the fight, where they they'll pan over to someone picking up a pan or something and then flinging it back into someone else's face or something like that. It actually reminded me of that.
Man, kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
a
yeah.
little bit.
Something
Yeah, kinda.
similar to that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think those are well done when they're
And-
when they
and
are
it-
done well.
Yeah, that fight scene kind of reminded me of that now that you're talking about it, but
Yeah, I
in a
could see
very
that.
in a much slower
Yeah, sure.
pace.
1700s. or
Yeah,
1800s.
exactly. Yeah.
Right.
So the thing about that scene is that if they made the climax of the movie, or the end of the movie where Fitzgerald shoots the dead body off the horse and then Leo comes out from under the pelt and shoots Fitzgerald in the leg or
just
chest
ends
or
it.
something,
Yeah.
and that's where they end it, and they're they leave Fitzgerald in the snow and
In the
Leo's
same situation that Leo was in.
yeah, Leo's
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
well, I'm gonna forgive you, so it's gonna be what it is, and then the Ree come in and kill him.
That'd have been cool.
I feel like that in and of itself, that cutting of the story would have been more compelling to me.
Sure. Yeah, and I think the reason they did that, where he pushes him in the water, like I said, I think the reason they do that is because they're doing the same thing that he did to him, and that's leave him to die. Mm-hmm. And I think that's fine. But then it would have been cooler
but
to
I
see
mean,
him
it's-
actually die.
But it's also forgiveness.
Yeah,
he's
true.
You know what?
He's not the one.
It's
ending
in
it.
the hands of the maker or whatever.
Yeah,
he
he
says
said,
it's
God.
not in my hands. It's
Yeah.
not going to give me
Yeah,
what I want. So
I agree.
I'm not going to do
It took too long to do what they did.
for sure.
Like 15 minutes too long.
For half an hour baseline.
I know.
This movie could have been 2 hours, and I would have much preferred it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, there's again good content and well shot. It's just too much.
Yeah.
Too much.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to this should be interesting. Most likely to be the off-screen drunk. Kevin is on screen. Kevin,
Kevin, you get to go first.
yeah,
I put Fitzgerald because he makes irrational decisions very quick and only thinks for number one, which is his next drink. I get that kind of vibe from him.
yeah, I
Yeah.
could see that.
For sure.
It's a good answer.
I said
yeah, go
I
ahead.
said Glass because he got mauled by a fucking bear, and then he watched someone kill his kid. So like,
Those are pretty good reasons.
probably like he might not be an alcoholic at that point, but he's probably going to become one.
Yeah,
because
those are
that's
pretty good
fucked.
reasons. Yep. I said everyone because, man, living back then with that seems pretty miserable.
Yeah,
It looked like everyone was drunk, too.
Yeah, because they're
Yeah.
in the Dakotas, if I remember. That's where it's supposed to be set.
Yes, that is where
Yeah.
it's supposed to be set. Because I think they make reference to Yellowstone
They do.
at one point.
Yeah, yep.
So yeah, they're in like the northern part of the U.S. there.
Yep. Next, see who has Casting Our Friends.
I've got
So
a
I
quick
only
and easy
have-
one.
No,
I only have one.
Okay, fine. Well, I only have one as well.
All
I
right,
only
go ahead, Eric.
have one answer.
Okay, I'll go first. Kevin is Stubby Bill because he he looked up Stubby Bill's name.
It's Stubby Bill.
Sorry, Stubby Bill.
I had so the only one I had was John is his Native American buddy because he speaks a different language.
Like Spanish, very poorly.
Yeah, exactly.
Watch the movie in Spanish.
Sooner or later, John's gonna understand Spanish, like conversational Spanish, and we're all gonna look like dum-dums, and he's gonna be up here.
Hable and John.
He's gonna be so much higher than us on that scale.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
I haven't had
But,
that. All right,
I
who do you have, Kevin?
I casted that we are everyone that died in the first battle because we could not live in that time or survive in that period.
That's a good one too. That's a solid answer because
I'm gonna call the guy who when all the fighting starts, he like starts to run to the boat. I think
oh yeah,
Oh,
like out in the open. I'm probably that guy.
yes,
I'm gonna
get
be
on the
like,
boat,
oh
let's
fuck,
get out
I'm
of here."
getting out of here. Let's get out of here.
Well, yeah, and you grew
I
up with
go
a
right out
boat,
in
so
the
that
open.
makes sense.
Yeah.
You could get on the river and get down.
Yep. So I run out into the open and I get shot immediately with an arrow.
I think all of us would do the same.
yeah. That seems like a pretty bad time to live, boy.
I definitely would not have survived very, very long.
No, neither. None of us.
Though it would be really cool to shoot a bow and arrow. I feel like that would be a fun thing to do at a
Yeah.
target, not anything else.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you actually had to earn the animals that you eat, and that kind of is a bummer too. I like.
How am I
eating
going to eat all
animals,
these chickens?
But I don't know if
Matt?
I don't have the heart to actually do that.
Yeah.
Eggs though, maybe I'd just take care of a chicken and probably eat eggs my entire life. That's probably what I'd
Yeah,
do.
I mean
anyway.
I feel like that's what you do right now.
It is. I probably should just get a chicken run around.
Yeah. Get a couple chickens and you'll
Oh
be
my
fine.
god. Oh jeez. Next, is this a podium role for any of the top billed cast members? I actually said no for everyone. Even though
me too.
Leo won Best
Yeah.
Actor, I still have nothing for him on this.
I have a no for that. I'm so stuck with my 3 from the last however many movies.
I know, we've
done
done so many of Leo. He's got to be our number one actor that we've done. And I feel like I changed mine slightly. I mean, I have Titanic.
I'm
Titanic's
sure
gotta be
I
there.
changed mine, yeah.
I think Inception, I don't know if it was
Yeah.
when we watched Inception, but I think of Inception. That's one of my favorite movies that he plays in a
Yeah,
role.
for sure.
So I think that sticks up there. And then, I mean, after that, I think this time at least, I said The Departed.
Departed?
See,
Yeah, what was the
Which I feel like I didn't say that
Tarantino
last
movie
time.
he did?
Django.
Oh, Once Upon a Time in
Django.
Hollywood.
Yeah,
Oh, Django.
he was so good in that.
Yeah,
He
and
was
Once Upon
awful.
a Time.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he was awful and good at the same time.
see,
I
the one
forgot
we
about
haven't-
that role.
Yeah, the one we didn't mention that we've actually done is Catch Me If You Can. That's stuck at my number 3
Yeah.
for him. So it's
Yeah,
And that
Catch
one
Me If You
doesn't
Can,
hit
Django,
for
and
me
Departed.
as much. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yep, that
It's
makes
so
sense.
good. I'm
And then
gonna say yes just because it's his Oscar movie.
yeah,
but
and that's
I'm
probably the right answer for some.
I'm almost positive that if someone were to go back into those other episodes, I would not mention this movie.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I just for an actor that has so many bangers, I feel like you're allowed to be selfish and not go with the Oscar win. If you know what I mean, like if this was,
You don't want to be a poser.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
Come on.
So like, moving on to Tom Hardy, he was up for Best Actor, but I said no because again, I think this is his worst role I've ever seen him in.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't
I
think it's
say
that
no out of
bad.
principle.
Oh, it's so bad. I don't know. It didn't
I don't
feel
know if it's
real.
because since he was the bad guy. I didn't mention. I didn't realize that it was that bad. I don't know.
I mean, I think that
He's not-
his
he's not from
badness. Well, I think his badness contributed to the fact that he was the bad guy. But I'm more in line with Matt, where I just think it's a bad performance
Yeah,
than
I think
than
he
like
tried to
a good bad guy performance.
and I mean, he's not from. He's not from here, and so I feel like he tried to do some sort of like southern farmer accent or something,
Yes.
and it just was like he's not.
No one
that's
else-
Not his accent in real life.
No
and
one
it
else
doesn't-
talked like that in the movie.
Yeah, exactly. That's what's funny. Everybody else talked normal.
Yeah.
And then he's like trying to be different, but it comes off like it's not real or fake. That's where it bothered me. I said no. I have Mad Max. I mean, he's Max. We talked about that one before. We've done a
Yeah.
few of his
Yeah,
movies.
you know my feelings on those movies.
Yeah, Kevin does not.
Kevin
like
loves
the
Mad Max.
I had him in the movie Warrior, which we've talked about, or I've talked about. It's just a really cool UFC movie. He gets to fight his brother in like a UFC tournament, but he's awesome in that. And then I think, for better or worse, his best role is Bane.
Yeah. Also, Inception. He is great in that.
Yeah, he is good in Inception.
The other one we didn't get mentioned was Dunkirk. He's not a lead
In
in
Dunkirk.
that, but he's the pilot with a
Yeah, he's-
pivotal role in that.
I was gonna say maybe one of the most important roles for sure.
Yeah.
Yep. And then the last person I wanted to talk about was Domhnall Gleeson, who I really, really like as an actor. I think he does a good job in this. I said no because I'm being selfish.
Who's that?
That's the captain.
Oh, dude, he's so good.
Yeah.
He's so good.
So my favorite movie of his is one of my favorite romantic movies, and it's called About Time. And it's about time for me to watch it again.
That time.
About time. But it's called About Time, and he's phenomenal in it. I said Ex Machina. I don't know if
Yeah, I
you
was
guys
gonna
have
say-
seen that.
Yeah, I've seen that.
That's a sleeper of a good movie and also scarier and more relevant
Now.
all the time. Yeah, all the time.
More and more
Scary.
relevant?
But he's awesome in that, and it's
Yeah.
a cool movie. And I mean,
Star
he's also,
Wars?
Yeah, I was gonna say he's General Hux in Star Wars.
Yeah.
He's a Weasley brother in the Harry Potter series.
Yes, he
This
is.
dude rules. I
Yeah.
really like him.
He's
as an
also,
actor.
I think he's the lead in the new Office spinoff, The Paper.
He is. Yeah,
pretty
the
sure.
paper, and he's pretty
Yeah.
good in it.
I've never, I
We've
haven't watched it.
I
but
watched a couple episodes. Like
Nice.
it kind of feels like The Office, but
He just seems like such a good actor.
he's awesome.
And almost, sorry, almost to the, like, to his detriment, because, like, he plays it so well that he doesn't stand out.
Yeah, agreed.
I don't know if that's exactly correct, but, like,
No, I get what
it's
you're
like
saying.
he plays it so well that I don't notice him acting, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Which Tom Hardy, it's the opposite in this movie,
Quite.
right? That's
Yes.
my comparison.
Yeah. 100%.
John says he's in the I don't need to win. I just need X to lose meme. Yeah, exactly. And he said I really liked him in the Star Wars sequels. Yeah, he's awesome as General Hux. Like one of the better
Dude, that
like, roles
first
in
one,
that.
when he sets the planet destroyer off, is
Yeah.
like,
Oh yeah. Which is cool because usually he
haunting.
doesn't play that. Like
Yeah.
normally he is the happy-go-lucky or the positive guy or the nice guy. So that was cool to see that. Definitely
He
not
sure
in this
played a fucked up dude in that one.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's when you can see a good actor, something
Yeah.
like that. And now down to our final podium category. Tonight we ask, does The Revenant make your podium for all-time survival movies? All right, Kevin, what you got?
Sorry, my dog's been running up and down the steps all episode.
Woof, woof.
Woof.
Where my
I've
dogs
got,
at?
I've got my number 3 as Castaway with
Nice.
Tom Hanks.
Yep.
Yeah.
I put this as number 2 on the
Wow.
Revenant.
Nice.
I mean, it's a pretty good survival movie.
Yeah. He
mean, he literally
survives
comes
a
back from-
lot.
Pretty much being
true.
dead.
He gets mauled
That's
by a
true.
bear. He gets
Yep.
thrown off a cliff. And then he
Left
gets
for dead in the
stabbed.
snow.
Well,
and
yeah,
half
left
buried
for dead in
alive.
the snow after. Yeah, half buried dead. Half buried dead. Wow. Half buried dead alive. And then
Yes.
at the end, he gets stabbed in the leg, and he gets slashed on the face. So like,
Just a couple things.
yeah,
Just
he's,
a few times.
he's
I think
got
he
it
got
rough.
shot too, right?
Did he get shot?
Yeah, at the end, right?
Yeah.
I think he gets shot.
I didn't think he did. I don't know.
Anyway,
I didn't actually watch this movie.
my number 1 survival movie is The Running Man, Arnold
Nice.
Schwarzenegger style.
Okay, yeah,
Of course. Nice.
that makes
Very
a lot
nice.
of sense.
Yeah,
Yep,
I mean,
that checks
he's-
out.
he has to survive to win or to
Yeah.
to live.
Yep.
So
Yeah, I had that as an outside looking in for sure. Another good one we could do on this podcast. Eric, would you
Yeah,
have?
I watched The Running Man a little bit ago, but I didn't pay too much attention to it. It was just on in the background.
Nice.
I should probably go back and watch it again. So no, this movie does not podium for me in survival movies. I'm gonna number 3 is kind of an out like a weird kind of curveball. It's Taken. His daughter has to survive while
Oh,
he
okay.
just kills all the people.
You could have said Rush Hour. Because the girl that gets taken in that. I'm just kidding.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
But good answer.
Rush Hour might be number 2. I don't. Okay, say number 2 is either Rush Hour or Cabin in the Woods,
Oh,
because that movie
okay. Good answer.
is ridiculous and hilarious.
Yeah,
Cabin
it's
in the
great.
Woods is good. I didn't even
Cabin
think
in the
about
Wood-
putting that one on there.
It's
I
so
didn't
good.
think of that. No.
And then number 1 is Wilson All the Way, Castaway.
Nice.
Yeah.
I remember
Very nice.
I remember when Castaway came out in theaters, it was close to when Green Day released their album Warning. And there's a song on Warning called Castaway. And
Yep.
for some reason, young me was dead set on the fact that the movie Castaway was going to use the song by Green Day, Castaway, in the soundtrack. So I went to the movie Castaway thinking they have to use this. Like,
Yeah.
right? They're going to use this in the movie, and they never used it.
They didn't.
Nope.
Castaway, going at it alone.
Mm-hmm.
That's the song?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I don't remember that song. But I
Oh, it's
feel
so
like if I
good.
heard it, I'd
Oh,
remember
Eric
it.
and I had what was that?
It was on
Mr.
Warning?
Brooker
Yeah. Mr. Brooker and Tech Ed.
and Tech
Oh,
Ed,
we
had
had-
a thing,
yeah,
a
the
theme
radio
of
thing.
The Green Day
Uh-huh.
Warning.
Oh, we
And-
did Snoop Dogg.
Nice. Oh, we also, Kevin and I also had the car that you carve out and then like you race on something.
Like a roller derby. Not roller
Yeah.
derby, but derby car.
We painted
Yeah.
like the warning sign on the side of it.
It's hilarious.
And it
Of course
was
we
in
did.
that was in year 2000.
We have
It was pre
hilarious.
9/11. It was
John
pre
C.
Harrisburg.
the Martian is a good one. Rogue One, top 3 for me.
Oh,
yeah, Rogue One's awesome
One
too.
is so good.
Yeah.
Rogue One is
It's really good. It's a gem.
like the best sad movie ever.
Yeah, it's solid. I said no.
'Cause you-
This did not make my podium. Surprise, surprise.
Wah, wah.
Outside looking in, the only one that you didn't mention was 28 Days Later. Thought that was a
I
pretty
almost
cool
went
movie.
that route.
Yeah.
It is a really good movie. I didn't
Yeah.
go horror this time.
Could be Zombieland too, or
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Zombieland.
Zombieland would be a good one.
Or 28 weeks later, or 28
Yeah,
months later.
yeah,
that came
yeah.
out this year.
Right, and or 28 years later, which there's going to come out at one point. My three are, I had number 3, Into the Wild. Well, you could argue it's not necessarily, I mean, it is a survival movie, but my only issue with it being a survival movie is because he himself chooses.
yeah, I was gonna say
to-
that's the like when he lives off grid, right?
Yeah, exactly. So he
Is it
chooses.
Ewan McGregor?
No, it's oh man.
Sorry, I
Emil
didn't mean
Hirsch.
to-
Emil
Okay.
Hirsch.
Okay.
Yeah, he didn't survive. That's also a good point. He did not survive. Spoiler warning.
Spoiler warning.
But I really like that movie. Really cool movie. Really, yeah, off-grid feels that are cool sometimes. My number 2 is A Quiet Place. I really
That's
like.
the Krasinski one, right?
Yeah. I really like the way that movie is made or how it is made. And even though, I mean, it's kind of like you don't realize how much, I mean, there's a movie with little dialogue that I actually really like. So that was my number 2. And then my number 1, John just mentioned, is The Martian. I think that's my
Martian.
favorite survival movie. I mean, he survives on a different planet. So I thought that was always pretty cool, the way that he creates an entire environment and somehow survives all this yada yada. But I thought that movie is a pretty awesome survival movie.
What's the Matthew McConaughey movie?
Interstellar.
Interstellar. I'm surprised you didn't say Interstellar.
It's not necessarily a survival. I mean, it kind of.
Listen.
But I was trying to be like really pigeonholed or really narrow on the definition of it. Like, needed to come up with a way to survive in its literal aspect. But I mean, Interstellar, I guess you're trying to survive from an entire planet
yeah.
falling apart. So
He's
that
he's
makes
in
sense.
he's in space just floating, man. Like what the hell?
Oh, that's
surviving.
Gravity.
Yeah.
No. The Interstellar.
Oh, in that at one point, yeah, fair.
Yeah.
But
There's
in
one
Gravity, she
Gravity's
just-
also
just-
Apollo 13.
Yeah. there you go.
Yeah.
It's
That's
Armageddon.
actually a really good one. But one that came that I thought of actually just like 15 minutes ago, Tropic Thunder.
Oh,
For,
yeah, I guess
for
that's true.
a lighter-hearted version of
Or
Yes.
like Rambo.
Yeah. Rambo would be good too.
Yeah.
Predator could go in there as well. But
Yeah.
Struggle
I mean,
for
pretty much
life
a lot
and
of
death
horror
is a
movies
hot
could go in
topic
there, but-
these days. Yeah, it sure is. Oh yeah, and again, a lot of movies can qualify as survival. Yeah, that's why I was trying to be strict with like it's coming up with ways or literally being on the verge of death with that. I guess it ends up being most of them are like with one person or a group of people.
Yeah.
I think it kind of has that feel more so than like an entire planet.
I think
guess.
a
It's
single.
a scalability.
And in my eyes, for my list would have been like a single person trying to survive
Yeah,
to
sure.
get through the story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Well, thanks everybody for tuning
did it.
in. We did it. We made it. Another week. Next week, we are probably doing Fargo.
Baby girl, put it on me.
Yeah,
it
'cause
on
I
me.
think it'll be it's John's pick.
John's
It's
B-Day
his
pick.
birthday.
B-Day we pick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope
It's
he didn't.
Coldcember.
Yeah, I was gonna say I hope he didn't pick it just because it's Coldcember.
We
Because
could pick Snow Dogs
I
He
love him
could.
to pick just some random movie in the middle
or
of
Snow
Coldcember.
Day.
or Snow Day. Ooh,
Well, no,
like
I was
Snow
gonna
Day.
say he could have like a random pick like in January or February
Sure.
if we do Disasterwary
Yeah.
Part 2.
Sure. Oh yeah, there we go. Can't wait. I mean, at the end, do Snow Dogs. You won't. No, we
Sawyer
won't.
says you won't do Snow Dogs.
No. Oh my God. No chance.
So yeah, I don't think it will.
Snow day? I love snow day. It's the snowplow man or whatever they say. Something like that.
Something like that.
We should do Ice Truck Man. What was
Ice Cream Man?
Ice Cream Man. There we go.
Yeah. I don't know. Is that
That's
cold?
a cold movie.
A dish served cold.
I'm ready to get some ice cream.
Oh, that sounds great. All right.
I'm
Well,
not.
thanks for tuning in. Check us out next week. Please like and subscribe on YouTube. As I mentioned, Spotify has been doing well, so thanks everybody there, or Apple, or wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks, everybody.
Bye. Thank
There
you.
you go.
The credits roll now, the show is done. We watched the movie and had our fun. Thanks for hanging with us for so long. We'll see you next week on the movie Podium.